Yo, Yamamo Aquaba Shronkoso Edeba POG Media. So yes, just a say no about be subscribe na wa like age media no ediama obetimin so ashe media no na afoforo enso ensa akabian. Please click on the notification bell. No so send be any news be to platform no so I won so wo de air call any de air by air call yensin na yeden some do na no I de abro no hey. And the Captain Smart and the Ordinary Abo a NDC Amanyo Kondo. He is claiming to be a CPP a member. No, Akroma a de Akanenso and ne as a CPP member. No, who say in the John Dramani Mahama. Yenio maybe I just say Ordinary Echo Bo a John Dramani Mahama particularly. And yes, also was no one joining NDC, but John Dramani Mahama as a person in an open as a man or say on Intino or the or yes, I knew my way the oh yin or no internet and there didn't know how they could join on my NDA or call more platform. So NDC 360 I just say a campaign platform a NDC for a beer to say S.Gyamfi they bought a year a buy no ho and answer or they bought a John Dramani Mahama Numa Pano ho dinner and there only Bobie and San Equatsna so I not say and easy cry to say share and then the almost to be money NPP party say Captain Smart and Bobie and San joining and then him say Akuffo, you know, there was an issue it was between them that your master man down that and then when they smoke a peace pipe and not just say any easy or maka abuma they were like they are all what fighting for the victory for a Mahama to say any easy so you ever call near quite could see a yen somewhere a yen Akuffo and I say Captain Smart in Bobie answer a joining a year S.Gyamfi normally tuja
therefore and so NDC 360 we are making history because like I told you your guest for today and you're the regular guest we usually have medical what I said and NDC intini Ghana intini and maybe a who here say you're the voices of conscience, voices of patriotism nipa they are not NDC people per se. But I'm kind of cray, I'm work kudru or made dom, I come so no more drain your mind on a baby and the beba. No more so about the cancer moi, a beb wow, no way to me who dear cosway my ganemu, no what to abapa. And today we are blessed to have two broadcast journalists of many years' experience. They are some of the best in the area of Nsentro and the Ubo Ejumano. Omaya Jumana Chemfie Bebre. And we are comrades in the struggle to rescue our country from the clutches of Amambofuya, Omajo Meya Kentanswa, Omonio Bobusianfonio Moma, Eseomei. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Kwamana Bobie and some broadcast journalist, and the host of Citizen Show on Accra FM. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Captain Smart. Name a friend of Kwejo. Known him for a very long time, all the way back from Kumasi. Today, he's the host of Bawumia Matching. These two experienced, patriotic, courageous broadcasters have joined me in the studio. Benny from Mama Kwaba.
Yeah.
I'm starting with Kwaba now. You watch it. Na enyema muti say.
Na ubisa Akuffo say name to say also make handy, but at least we have life, and that is the most important thing. Tier one
where there is life, there is hope.
There is hope.
And that's all.
There is hope.
And since I beat me aba,
we'll get there. I am very confident. I believe God. Say unyame magana enka baby away. Unyame be rescue Ghana. Ghana has been here before. Yeah, we have been here before. Even some of the incidents near Moye in the 60s, in the 70s. Yeah, we have been here before. Now we trust God. Senyamio rescue here in the 70s, in the tough times in the 80s, where there was drought. In Suom talk, a January din, Unyame Ghana. Obesia Hibi.
That's it. I'm a many credit. A producer, you have a poem. As I'm not kind, or say we will get there, we'll see bisa. You're ready, so I don't know near the Bepo. Kojo, what point to say?
I mean, I don't know where your power was.
I'm not paying on my show. Sound. No pay na me show. But ansakra ni be fiti ase no me pese me bo mabaso for adwuma so a mumienu muni munua no mapam for come home di my Ghana on your various shows. No kwasem ne say voices of conscience like you and akoye NDC opposition ko a menye sure say my Ghana and that's so a nipa bebre anya sense sambeba no komo benya. So thank you for all the things you do. Now let's go straight into action. Kwesieda kwabana you were at Kimpiski. President Mahama na no disem utibi sem odi tudwa sem bi say bae minim say one kasa wo key highlights bi wo e be say o dey forget about me, just look at the camera na oni enim komo. What are your thoughts about the program? What are the key highlights for you? Questions and answers being and ufri say e was say Ghana for three madwin siso
Same medase aminua akwabai yeshishia yeshishia same
enebede
medawase ne yada ya hwefo ase and same ma meso memfa akwanya we so na membo wabaso wa ya de mehu se o sha ase na em se yenuanom so so esha ase se wo mo eyebi. So obviously you have done well.
Thank you.
At least what be kwa bia to say political parties isu wo hu kwai so mo ebodawro ebo wo mo adwuma wo maye when uni bibi aka na wontimi set up a platform. But when you so bibi ka dia and why are there?
Thank you.
Yeah, CPP, PNC, other political parties no so ombetimi follow suit. I've been saying this. I've never believed say adwuma we ya ye no same ye be ye adwuma we ya we ensentwe ni osi mini opinion mini any idea. And na say me won say media practitioners no bo more modern, because in 2008 when we started this struggle and ye chances ye pushy that no, as a broadcaster you must have an opinion. Okoto Daily Graphica, or editorial.
Yeah.
And the other na obi some microphone now. Also, there was some microphone or church in only opinion. Then you know, Bobie NDC, we suffered for it, but we kept on pushing. And today, the last time I heard my senior brothers, if I can say only neutral, and I was good.
Yes.
At least now we are appreciating the reality that there is no media practitioner here or you're neutral, but you should be fair
and impartial.
Yes, and impartial. You should be fair. But the issue about me neutral there, then meaning you're a thief. You are trying to hide something. And this platform, no, and you're for NDC, and you're for Ghana. You can't say they can't say they say watonsa the afraid. But something straight to the point. I'm saying no question that me ba program ni bi. But before that, no mame mo standugbe any ni team abaso. I'm say omo ne manage platform no ehye ne ade. The reason why you ba me team say me boss stand abaso no, you may have your own difficulties. But you see when obi ewo expertise, well, please give it to him. I mean, unless you say what time. And me share Kumasi NPP or more platform so. Na me raho.
Abobiara na we say. O person di Benin compare New York.
Ah well. Oh. Na me raho because me busa me say oh why na e manage a year platform no ne Professor Jenano Poku mu yi na kire ye ba bi. You can see there was order on the platform, Bibia de Danakwem. And not to spite MPP, no, I think Stan and his team deserved commendations. They have done well. And the program I'm organizing or Kempiski on top. But let me quickly run through Enyema Baku Mienubi. You see, and Kojo Uba Buame and Ghana from Buame. I think the last time the MPP government shared the press, a year 23rd December 2019. Yeah, 2019. after 2019, the sitting president, the vice president, they have decided to avoid the media. So 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, almost 5 years now. Almost share media. As to why, I can't tell. But I strongly believe that they are running away from their own shadows. Yes, and same people media they don't want the media to ask them because on me yano. And the Abraham may say the opposition leader, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as one in Central Fushia. In fact, the first year about me team say, oh, on the NDC is Central Fuana. You never me team. Because I mean, who opposition leader will be availing on media houses that come and ask me questions. I mean, and you see, there is something about JM, and I think it's a Ghana for studying here. JM believes in accountability.
That's bad.
He believes in accountability. You can never roll with JM, then you don't believe in accountability. And as you see, accountability, you know, the pillar, one of the pillars of the PNDC, NDC, probity and accountability. And from his experience from the papa, the late Atamels, then I see that drive. That there is something he has learned over the years from the founder, the late Rollins, to his boss, the late Professor Mills, and today, or XBT, those traits. It means on media for no but then me picking Nema Bakum and I'll ask this question. When is Dr. Bawumia going to meet the press? When? And I know me say almost when is Dr. Bawumia going to meet the press? Me say omuka Urajo Mahama Mrana
Bawumia base Bobie ne Captain Smart
question. Hey, he should come. You see, sometimes if you know Kojo, so me na mabu o my papa say ankame one come. Say the best bu o me. Ankame ya bro so no Kojo. You know, sometimes so when you say we cleaner, go to the market, the market square, offense so fasapo, kobedwam ne kodware, ni nyina yanhwe. Say the who esiatiafa.
Especially when you say you have done better.
Enti mete say oh, Joma me dwane debate from Bawumia. Before I could go to my social media handle to put out something, then I saw our sister Joyce Mukhtar Bawa, and she was very emphatic that Joma Mane Bawumia ni any debate via, and I support her. Do you know why? I think se Bawumia will be bigger. Dear Joma Mane no onye bi na omra bedwam meet the press. Avail yourself. Let them ask you questions.
On behalf of the people.
On behalf of the people. Economy no running and say, see the no de no share sales by in Sawemu anasa krikri anasa hefa. And then we gane kino way. When area kino. Then you need to explain to us. Especially when we are a certain vice president and you are still the head of economic management team and the country is struggling economically. Now we are in an economic mess. We are not in crisis, we are in mess. When we are in crisis, which is BB Yanin Daso and Ababe Boye Patebri. A mess and mess will be a creating mess. So they have created a mess.
Anything I would run.
That is why it's running away.
Bobie, my friend say we now the proper kwemu.
Yeah.
And ka ba don sem no mo suko ba so bodue mu ansa. Na me nko kwadwo ho. Kwadwo also mame wo preliminary overview of what happened at Kempiski.
I mean that was I mean that one way hwe nyina ase. We are live on Onia Angel, Loud Silence and a few other and other social media handles. Essential Juma ye Juma bia se unia kukudru na unim nyansa jaye. Nti obi a oye bi sesei ene won a wo pa bemu no unia kukudra na unim nyansa jaye. Emra me sha ase se ese mempene se me gina mfimfin ti NDC ni ba no abekasa no ko na NPP ni ba no abekasa no ko me se menti ase me meka madwen nti se opa ne wati me umpa kotie di oye neutral no na neutral nso kane a we ye wiring na neutral ejanim nti bi nya hwe
wakasem
yeah eti obi oye central drum bi oye neutral bi oye kromfo. All neutral broadcasters and journalists in this world are thieves. Yes, they are thieves. So they always want to remain unattached. So they don't go to the truth, neither would they want to go with the lies. They say they want to be in the middle. So the liars will bring money, the truthful people will bring money. They stay in the middle and take money. Chop. No more you want to sakura. Why you fruit to trade? The space at home, that's it. And on my be a wasa si swa. Akone nimbiano a central for. And everybody knows I'm not an NDC person. And that's a fact. Nami NPP ni. Kronunti mejai. Me CPP ni say. Okay. Say wo share on my baby akudru na a yen central for ya say kru. Ghana baby ye do say no. A yen central for yen yama menye jija abidru ha.
Why do you say so?
One, we saw Rollins. Not media space ni yakitu ebi. Even that free press as a newspaper. So Rollins mujina ho. Ma papa na no ho hyehina du ba bi kura ye te say say umkuhwie ne ma bi kura egu omo office. Then it got to J. Akuffo, Alhaji Bature and Kwesi Pratt. Ukai Kumase, Yakofa demonstration by Yefie journalist in the by Kakrebi Yesonibo. Time a bedrew Kufuor exit power. Now, Professor John Evans Fifi Adamiel Sebano. Na media houses and Addo so. A one so the yinya sycophants about industry them. I want dream you say a buy on war power no a one war because a whole obinya car, you be sissy in a year car, you behind diamond, you be man a jumaye, you be man a contract. So instead of broadcasters concentrating on the job to save a nation, they were concentrating on political parties to save their pockets. Now, Fed ye be chav from Manakra fee a year 2009 Ebano. Now, that time, I'm NPP. Now, you're NPP presenters. It's a fact. We saw nothing good about the NDC. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, nobody saw anything good about the NDC. We were always Kufuor until Professor Mills Bufu Bako out to car quartema. And that's expose bi. And he na set back. Me who say no. Yeah, yap him. But then penny for that time they did him no second to one uncle. And the corruption a way industry mu chief anoche. Anoche. And no na epra yenya besine. Say president a friend central phone shimwa. Either say ye throw question amount. And I say what one just a question ni bi no yemfrɛ. John at invitation eba say Ocean Central for. Na me wo oboase. Me say kwan bia ye fa so ebeba bedru no, ebeba bedru. And indeed, nyame ye yadom, ye tumirika kakra ba de etimi bedru ye.
I'm sure.
Me do ho no. Na me pese me observe ntina me nenam. mpese me hwe won wa wo ho no bi anim because yenim won wa NPP journalist yenim and yenim won wa wo ye NDC journalist yenim yenim ye ho and yen so ayabo ya adua to free wo ye Akuffo a be kan ya adua kire wo ye Akuffo Addo e be kan ya adua kire wo ye Mahama e be kan ya adua kire yen so ye wo ti me hwe mo nam so and na ha be de
because we hu obia
no me hu obia good na no bia wo nam say oh really. And John allowed everybody into this space to do what? Come and ask him questions. Okay. What the man is one way here? What the man know here? What the man know here? What the man? Na madri ya me say table no te hono. Bibi shall say now. I say, oh yeah, you know. But the fact still remains that his understanding, knowledge, the free flow with the media is unprecedented in the history of this country. That one is a fact. Everybody is aware. So, we J. Akuffo or started People's Assembly. Anna or or started, is it Meet the Press or something?
Yeah, Meet the Press.
Sansode is a drop for buyer in the Fourth Republic. The records are there. The only president that were engaging media more. Mahama. That one is a fact. You can't run away from it. The only person will be able to answer the question. And one beautiful thing, like Barack Obama, who will send a question, you know, be young boarding.
Oh, you observe that?
Yes. Who will send a question, we are or boarding. Some person about woodinya or mal pronoun. And normal BBA, ye to me who say, oh, or you're attached to you. And to yatiti beside the question you hear no, or be answer no, or bonidin yatiti.
Airport,
that's right.
Fees be bring taxes.
Yeah, sure. If we hear now, maybe we say question no. Only pass your friend Captain Smart, but of friend Minia, because only some years more Unia FM, and Unia TV. And what you know, I was looking at his composure and his demeanor. And not there, I think I said John, the deep president, we are or to school, not or young politicians, how to compose yourself before tigers. How to compose yourself. He's so composed.
Wow.
And me de mani netiasem na me de maso hwe nipa. Nti o ansa na me de mani etie no. And some of the people, ebi anka ye me smartness and nipa be bisa me sa question na. Anka ebi a me answer. But he will find a very beautiful way to answer you. The answers were on point. Some of the questions were not clear. And the message me you central for the brofo enya by force. What the brofo ko bisa question na wuntimi bisa ya jai. Kandagmane kafrafra. Mahama otisrim kasa otitwi. Na ontimi yi anu.
Yeah. Now, let me find out. What do you think about the Akwadwo king about the Yano almost person in central for be shared. He was answering the question said that Baina
me ebiana onyi running mate.
Says way.
Fortunately, onyi nra. Nti yemfan say na powo sefi. Into a few Western region, maybe because now they are planning. So, Ombesa on Velibium, Ombesa outdoor review.
Could you at least tell me no occur round some? Now, Owakwenya say Udru Amantama. There are media practitioners there. Unkobet me fasa kwenya no so no omo Asia. I strongly believe.
You see, media.
Why do you think say? For about 4 years ni Akuffo Akuffo Addo Bawumia media for no mudwane they don't want to meet
COVID and Russia.
Yo ugusu a wo hwe ejumedie no edema ejumedie no gusu a de etwagu na ensempa no so de ekoso pa yi a chese ye de ehonsem ne ye de ebrem na sansem we bobi ansa and so twice so ne Captain Smart twice so can be about the galamsey and some rot beer air coso a Ghana has ya just enye agro na to say a honse and some they say deja na my day or my cabo man or my day abba to Ghana to say and some day Captain Smart brew so pie easy easy crana and some no any young court near concuti.
That's a comedy. That's how ridiculous it is.
Ghana and Central for Yenia started. Unlike before now. Se pa me sure so offense Central for 10 now. Now your question say show mo say mo monje. Emunai enje.
No, but could you see
and
could you my kakra I think say na environment near too hostile emma
Debbie, and your hostel.
Yeah, but I have stayed in Kumasi. I have worked with LOFM. I was with you in Kumasi. This Bobie NDC started from Kumasi, which you are aware. It got to a time, even you and myself, issues.
We had issues.
Yeah, we had issues because Bobie NDC. But me, I was not afraid of the environment.
Yeah.
Because now I have it on the back of my mind, say the worst issue basically in my life until you push me out from the ship.
But don't freeze any bimustro.
Yeah,
that time not is slow kakra. Yes, let me finish on John's encounter with the media. And Oshe Sesena, he's becoming too intimidating, and I think he should slow down.
Why,
John?
I don't know what you're intimidating.
No, I mean in politics. In politics, you allow maturity and experience to express thoughts, and then you allow young men with knowledge to execute. Now, the experience and the maturity of John Mahama expressing thoughts are deadly. Uben will be proud. No. I mean, it's a fact. John is behaving like Obama. Now, when they call presidential debate, there's trouble for you.
It's become an institution.
Yes,
the institutional memory.
I mean, there's trouble for you. He's got voice clarity. He's got composure. He can stand one place for more than 7 minutes without even turning his head. When you are competing with people of that nature, as I said, we are careful. I don't know, say, Jena no Pukwajiman is the boss there. If you look at her demeanor, our UPSA, she's also started learning that. Now, let's be real. Bawumia cannot stand 2 minutes without moving away from his original position. He's not a preacher. He's a politician. Preachers hop, politicians stay. Napo cannot stand at one place for a very long time without hopping. And I was surprised. I don't know if it was a KJTR evangelist yesterday. No. I mean, no, you see, sa kokro we no na ma politicians no. We are Drew baby.
I don't know why Manasseh Azuri went back to
apologize. No, you see, yeah, Drew baby. We need to open up the wounds so that the Ghanaian politician will know that no, people are observing, people are watching, so that they will not take us for a ride again. Because what the way he was hopping.
Hopping, let's just say, can you
or the and you see, me are very hot. And I'm saying to me, Faber was why I want to sit, so I will not hop. Or the bar, no, I galloping, no, the coboha, no galloping. It's a mat or breath. Anytime your breath control and your thoughts.
Where the omopa wumbe tiaka, omo consultancy. It's basically baby. I'm person me de okono. Person ye ransem ni mo. President Mahama, Mr. Kafu de bisa question about the obeye afa galamsey ye say insuo. Connected to that was a question Samobekaya from Kojo Youngson of Joy FM about Omo galamsey aban say omaye galamsey nti odi omakoto afiase. Mahama gave answers. Okay, I say ompene emaye nye galamsey will nsuom ana kwayem. He will ban it. And omo we afiase no. And I'm saying you omo na the real kingpins of galamsey. Na binum na disika show mo chi yesent no. Yen fanche wo money and started from a clean state. I want to know what you think about that because meaning say you are passionate about that. Because you must start free. Now you ba. Then we'll go again. As I'm making.
And NDC 364 the problem. Upesi we see what you mean. NPP ministers to Galamsey. Maka, and I am repeating. Western Regional Minister Otu Galamsey. Mrekuduka Otu Galamsey. Yes, Otu Galamsey. Axim Nzema East MCE onokura de owo shopper or ton galamsey equipment champagne equipment as our champagne say ya ono no shop na okoto spare parts no they can repair machine need to galamsey and I have dared them the past 4 months. I want them to go to court and they will see something. And because people are desperate, they don't care about Ghana anymore. And His Excellency was right. One a room who to Galamsey, they know nothing about where the funds are coming from. The main ones are here in Accra. And what this kind of kumkrana say. Young guy or Tiwa promising us a member with Juma. Now one man a Juma nye. Me ye Juma wa napko. Open say ugu napko. One mama man. There was no exit plan. There was no proper exit plan. As compared to the youth employment and even JIDA that had a solid exit plan. You had no exit plan. So all the so-called 100,000 youth now were thrown more off the hook. When you know, because when did you obey? But Nipana site in the Yanediano.
Out Otibito excavator.
Otibito excavator. Yeah, man, and Kratano chief of staff desk. So, oh, Jubilee House. I've said this one too. I want to check.
Akuffo.
No, yeah. I mean, both of them yeah, sure. I want to check. Okay? And then when we are now, Minerals Commission, any Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, when we not to Galamsey, I've said it over and over again. I want them to come and challenge me. Minerals Commission from Asurubesi, from their board, everybody will not to Galamsey.
Then no one is saying for
forget it. Because so when to Galamsey, Minerals Commission, Mami or Dano. Ni constituency or no ni fie echi ye to Galamsey. Tis a wound to be now your Minerals Commission penia, then necessary. O Kochia Quadano Temura Muhona. Watch a fly. And Yura Santehene, Mira Machi Brew. Emra Ashanti Regional Minister ye or two way. Any more Lands and Natural Resources Minister Koi. Which is the Asante in the kind. Was a mobile number come share them. Said they are more much rama men and bamenka. But answer na make kind, they are more much rabram some kind. Mamin come in the answer. And Asante in my yetias, say. Sabi Bruce Sabiano, one on what them hono. And him quite for we would any and mention what here will be any Galamsey site. One can know me MPs.
NPP are being paying for
DCs. Omo ministers. Omo chief executives. And otum for can say. Yenya ye wodem here ye che yemu ohasesi a. Yenya ye we yenum yemu ohanchi chemeduasa na etu Galamsey no. No mo do musika bo Galamsey ho ban. What happened? Obi anya ho hwe. So I think that
you think the answer was right?
Yes, the answer was right. Yenya yenim womunim. And you don't expect otum for so sabe. Or bank anaso okunwura makwachi obi otu Galamsey. A Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and the Minerals Commission responsibility to do that.
So we can give the amnesty to Nkitten
and
go after Bamun Penny for no sense, you know.
Some menin sound. Many or two. No, I could react adhere. Na accommodate me. Na fi Michia Minion restaurant. No, I told you, mammy. No, I told you, mammy. My dear, we did 3 days. Major Menaya Jones are to ego. Na post for a question. No catcher said you are a Captain Davy. and ye dem be court ye do court wa e ye den na de aduane bi nam so me nua no what one restaurant e kom de me no to aduane ma me na me di
the umokro no
na wabokro no enti won a di sika no tenkran ha
they are the ones
ministries department and agencies in penifo na won kran ha won na yes adwuma no won na say di kan chewo who said we don't know them we know them I mean they are there
but that's a question remember Bobie Mahama announced a certain policy. It's the first time one president being Ghana matters waka bibisa, and I want to pick your thoughts on that. Or say, even though mining is not illegal, well, who says openema wo party penny for odi omoba wa bemu eko yes former goodie to adwuma ni bi mining ni bia entimi ma ekon against galamsey ayese nsuo ni akwaye no entimi ma yenku ni ye enti ono de ompene emana bemu ni pebia enye mining not even galamsey because for galamsey is illegal but ompene ma wonye mining wo penyimu na e was a wo beboa no na ye bo nsuo ni akwaye ompene. What do you think about this policy?
Same,
or if you want to do mining, konakoye mining.
Mining, Niger, I remember to said the minua kojo a kind. But some my main clear be quick. Na membra way so during a year question and answers no. Omubusa GMBB about a year sports.
Yes.
Whether so mobile building sports stadium. No, or can be say to me. And I think I for on that position I would just depart from His Excellency's point. You see, the NDC has a track record in sports, in sporting facilities, and yeah, this is the CK Stadium. Enti minim say yes owura Mahama hwe oman baabi ase yakodu no ene se opeke oman no a ompeso obehye bobebre yeti ase but sometimes look our track record and when owura Mahama track record owura Mahama every opportunity to reset the country because when Professor Mills picked on my amemo from Akuffo. President Mahama was there. On the difficulties and on said the boss at 10 and yama around. Sa experience no. Then when yami and Addo be main driver on the difficulties or 10 and yama because to stay in court for almost like a year and so you are able to manage the economy.
Yeah. So you wanted a clear promise in ABC Stadium. But remember good news because speech, there is a part you spoke about that, about not building new stadium, but rehabilitating the proper.
You see, I think that we don't have to overstretch.
Your facilities are your water that by doing new things. That we don't have new brains to manage.
Yeah, that's the point. We can
one, two. Sesi ayeti heno yeni FIFA approved stadia.
Yeah.
And only idea yeti asese Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Tamale di ano credit to wine. Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium.
Then we have Esipon.
Hold ye ya omako ye. Takrade. And all the others, none of our stadiums, what Ghana, and the year FIFA approved that. You bet me about match be and Nam sent.
What the any training center?
Emma, and Nam Santino, Emma Black Stars, Echo Kumaseno, Thomas Pate, Vice President to Coino, as more catcher and say, and yes, can you hear Ujaf? Cause me boss now. No cash. Adia ye here say ye per pitches papa.
Ye in the year.
So
get that from your archives. What President Mahama said about sports facilities. From his speech.
Yes. No more bar because sports presenters. Yeah. The table. And a etcha.
It's not healthy.
and the stickers. Attachment to ball, no boss what to
so mummy no was a young man yourself and come ball.
Yes.
No, yeah,
and
I mean,
sports is an avenue for job creation for
exactly.
a man.
But I want John Mahama. Let me say this: John Mahama should give us his clear
on sports
cut policy.
Yes. His Excellency Monka promise no Ghana for Jini Dioma. On Sebono, more be a so
but I will give you something that you
because our track record Ghana for Nimno, Wayebi, the NDC, PNDC, we know them, and we should just do the do. Now, the issue about Galamsey with His Excellency response, our day MI apt on point, Adentia, and me so kojasne na menenako. The main reason why Ghana is struggling with Galamsey issues is because the president and his people are involved.
Hey, Masa, Bobie, mame.
Akuffo no ne tu Galamsey no. Akuffo ne Bawumia no ne tu Galamsey no. You see, let me be frank here. Mpacho, when you do more,
sure.
I'm not so stupid to feel say Galamsey Akuffo buy and buy. I'm not stupid. Yenya issues from rolling style, and your operation cow leg, any those now. But you see, the previous administration almost me dealing with the issue because the government was not part of the Galamsey. Now, we are not able to tackle the problem because the presidency is involved. And I'll give you...
presidency now, I just say...
national security. Yes, my Galamsey as ever. And I before now the catch him say, can say the presidency is involved.
Hey,
I have said it on there before. You see, the Galamsey thing now, no.
Serious.
Sammy, Galamsey now a cost. People are looking for money for campaign. So, enya dia wombe jai.
But omobes say you na amagana ya krensu abagana in the name of
what's Ghana ya krensu. No one say en krensu.
Very important. Yeah. That's the sad thing.
When you say insurance so cry abani another business for them. They create the means to create business
and
out
profit of it.
Yes.
Wakasa.
That is what they are doing to us.
So you hold President Mahama to that promise.
Look, hey, for the government to succeed in Galamsey business, almost said that police, the military, and the police is shame. For the first time, no. For when that to be done, say you're down sorry one day, you say national security car. See, I know the mom a friends akwaya okokuma se afedi onko bepe flag bearer ni bi edi o NPP mu na yi kru nkura no ye adamfi na napon ye na mom yi na napon adi na napon na ye head of transport e wo Jubilee ye da sori ya ye si boys bi gina what forest mu tu go
Akuffo Akroma no
yes ye etiwa ye kwache wo ma national security boys they were 8. And they were using national security cars. Please.
Make a story. No?
Please.
And
they picked the cars from the Jubilee House. They took these boys to court. Boys no anyuanom ebe threaten say Akuffo Addo enyai boys no boys no be shase akasa. Omo kasa enye papa.
Because you be who penyufo na shisho nyina. I see.
The next week omo call court. And Omijai boys now. As I'm talking to you now, 4 ewa abrochiri. As I'm not a foolish case.
Wow. Am I
no, how can you say I buy your
national security near soldier
cars.
And they are protecting a buying penny for more Galamsey will assume. I mean, how wicked can people
be? So say Obi Kache say, look, go and listen to Ekowusi. Sit down. listen to that tape very well.
NPP,
Former
Vice Chairman,
Central Region Kwusi. And I hope maybe already
a parliamentary candidate.
Sound okay. Just imagine this guy.
This guy. On that guy is a candidate for jail. Candidate for jail.
Because these two guys, there is no way SNDC we need election. Mahama momo form mudi.
Baby, I would yes in it. Me pesi yako baby. Me say hana be yamude. There was a question about sports video now already, but monkey pima me yebebo. But there was a question about ansani yebeko free SHS yanko father for all. Since Central ni be shunned off. Bisa Ira Mahama say, NDC maybe. Ye born to us Ghana from to Abama ye say ye can send bebre ye ba ye bechichiwe ye ba say father for all. To be sa question be say one penny Mahama as father for all no o boss e the sign one na o the sign wa is it ye tutu afiri mu to say ye tutu be ye no I say have you been exorcised or the father for all syndrome? Or my answer, I don't have to go into the answer. My means that in free what do you make of that? Oh, so, do you remember that?
So I say father for all, say I know come.
Dear Daya Coson ya ni pitri, and I say bofra ed de bianso abaye de edda asie. Yan de ya ba ne de yan fanti bofra in the name so ye de te bofra no na ye de ye program no aye de SCIA ahaya. Mr. On subscribe ya subscribe Dwumadie no na share Dwumadie no FMI. Click on the notification bell so send be am ye de any news be to platform no so I won so wo hunu de air call and de air bar. There's more other subsequent air stories attaching to this. I be per se, ya de bebre mu ntimi so Gyebre na hwe Dwumadie no mai Akroma.